And hello, I'm back again. I was trying a few different decks before. Actually, needless to say, they didn't work out very well, but I thought I would be original and start off by playing Sigismund. I will be building more decks soon. I think the next one is going to be Mortarion, but this deck is basically just. Oops, tell if I could choose the right thing. This deck is basically it just. The idea of this one is it's to try and build up as much wow, I'm forgetting the name of it now, bastion as possible, and use your things like stone gauntlet and where is it, your shield charge to kill the enemy. Now I'm just changing it slightly because I'm not really happy with how it's been performing. Who do I want to take out? This. I'll take out a ravaged city, actually, for this. The reason I'm taking out a ravaged city rather than an Arvis Lighter is because Arvis Lighter is, it's a bit more useful. As in, you can heal yourself with it, you can add energy, or you can draw a card. But as for the latest patch, well, yeah, that was awesome. It started off, um, they've definitely nerfed Diaz. There's no two ways about that. But they gave Sigismund way too much of a buff, if you ask me. Um, I just didn't see the point for it. I just didn't see the point in giving him the kind of buff that they did. In my opinion, it seemed, well, it seemed silly. And if Sigismund's got a buff, then obviously Dorn's got one. Especially with the way Dorn works. Might actually, after this game, I might just switch. I'm sure I've got Dorn. Just switch with this deck and see what happens. Might be interesting, actually. Just building Bastion for damage. Because Dorn is quite good at building Bastion. So he is. Yes. And my boy is just climbing all over me. Right now, because why not? I don't know what that message was, but it's probably nonsense. It usually is. And let me see. So we now have, like I said, we're just building Bastion. Get rid of that. It's not needed, huh? That's fine. I don't know how that is. Excuse me. I think I'm getting a cold or something. But yes, the update. It was rather crap, in my opinion. I guess I could get rid of that now. Save me pain later on. So I think I will just kill it. Kill it with fire. And continue to build up Bastion. Which you see, I won't get any of the cards that deal damage when you have Bastion now. That sounds like my sort of RNG. Yeah, I'm just going to destroy that, I think. Uh, yes, that's what I'll do. I might regret that. But still, might add Command Bridge actually. Seems like it might be a useful card to have in this deck. I know there's a lot of variations of this one floating around. Ooh. Oh wait, no, it doesn't do anything to the Warlord. um, the irony. I'm talking about building a Bastion deck so you can deal damage, and I have 0 cards that do damage with Bastion. Why would I? Would make far too much sense. Uh, no, there we go. It's totally overkill, but okay. As for the update, when it comes to Space Wheels, that was another bit of a joke if you ask me. Just the way they've done it. I mean, it didn't add anything to them. Not really. I mean, okay, you get the drop pods for the troops in hand, and the veteran blood howlers I think they're called, get bloodlust until the end of your turn. But other than that, it's just crap. It's just genuinely crap. I can face bash this guy just because. Just because I can. Because I might have to face bash again next turn, and if I do, it means he'll die. I mean, if they want to make the Space Wheels more competitive, they have to change more than just 2 cards. I mean, for example, they're supposed to be ferocious. So let's have a look. I'll put this deck on just now. Just because I'm just going to edit it. Oh, pardon me. For example, where is it? Him. Now, why don't they make this a 4-4 or a 4-5 for 5 points and give it ward? Even if it's 1 healing, that's fine. It'd work perfectly with leaving Russ. I know that for some reason they decided to give a card like this to the World Eaters, which is way more useful than this. But that's only if it survives. Now, why don't they, like I says, why don't they just give a similar card? And the Space Wolves and the World Eaters are supposed to be the most ferocious, two of the most ferocious legions in all of the Space Marines, and yet this card here, it's worthless. It's just totally worthless. It doesn't. It's not good for anything. I mean, even this card, it's a grey card, but you know they could make it a bit more useful. Make it a 6 energy. Or yeah, make it a 6 energy or something like that. What about this? This is the new one. It's okay, but it's not going to change the game. It's not going to help. It doesn't help much. I mean, one of the best cards in front lines in the game is this guy. Doesn't need changed, not really. Um, there's just so many. When it comes to Space Wolves, let's face it, there's an Imperium warlord that does basically this, but better now. Why don't they? Why isn't this fixed to being what it used to be? Him? Why does he need Berserk? Take that off. It'd be more useful. Um, give him 2 damage at least. I forgot to turn off. I don't care. Give him 2 damage at least. As for Lehman, he's fine. His reckoning could do with a change though. Either he can act again after it's changed, or 0 points for his reckoning. There's just so many cards here that could be fixed. This card here is another one. I don't really understand why it needs Berserk. I mean, it's okay, but or this one, destroy any troop attacked. Why not give it ward? Just generally, why not give it ward? I mean, a lot of the other cards have got ward. That would actually make this last more than one round. Because as it stands, people would just go for it straight away. It's not got any value, and it's expensive. And why use that? Have that in your deck when you can just have a Ragnarok in your deck and stun to adjacent units. This it costs 9 energy for 8/8, and it's ward. That's way too late in the game for a Space Wolf deck. As for these two, 3 damage, but it's 9 energy. It's not useful. And Corpse One, the most useless card in the game. And this, it's like, at least include the, even include the warlords, maybe, or drop the attacks down to 7, 6 or 7. It's a useless mission. I could go on, I guess. Given this ward would be good as well, and add value to it. You know what? See, even if that done 1 damage to all units on the board, on the enemy side, that'd be better than this. And that's just a front line. It's okay the way it is, I guess. I mean, maybe drop that down to 0, because I'm sure there's an equivalent of that in other legions that do the same. This one is a good card, but people just kill it. I mean, it's difficult to think what to do with this one. If you get Thrill of the Hunt or something like that and you can hide it, that's good. Then it can do a lot of damage. I could go on, but I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop in general, actually. Tomorrow, hopefully, if I've figured it out, there will be a Mortarian deck. And as usual, there will be links in the description. Until tomorrow, have a good day. Goodbye.